now that we've learned a little bit more about King Tut, let's learn how to draw him. So on the back of my paper, as always, I need to write my name. Okay, and then to start, you're going to make a big U shape. And for this whole thing, you're going to want to draw really lightly so that if you want to erase anything, it'll be really easy. So in the center, I've got a U shape for the bottom of his face. And whatever I don't want to keep then, I can just erase and keep the lines that I like. At the top of the U shape, you're going to make 2 lines to be the edge of the headdress. All right, next we're going to add the face. So you're going to put eyebrows, and I would make them into a shape so that you can color them in. So it's just a curve, and it is totally fine if yours look different than mine do. So the whole idea is to get these basic things onto there. For the eyes, I usually do a football shape, so a top curve, bottom curve, top curve, bottom curve. And then a circle in the center. And then since this is an ancient Egyptian painting, we're going to want to add a little bit of a curve of black on the outer edge because of the black makeup they would wear to protect their eyes. All right, for the nose, you can kind of do it how you want. I'm going to do sort of a simple form since this version of King Tut is what would have been painted on his tomb and not what his actual face looked like. More of like a mask. So I'm going to do sort of a simplified nose shape there and a simplified mouth. So I'm just going to do sort of almost an egg shape with a line. And again, you can change these to how you would like. The ears are going to start about where the eye is and come down to about where the bottom of the nose is. So about like that. And I'm doing all this really lightly. All right, next to make the headdress, or actually, sorry, back up, we'll do the neck. And it can be kind of thin, because again, this is more stylized. This is like it would look like his portrait was painted on his tomb. All right, okay, now I'm gonna make a big sort of rainbow line around for his headdress. And I'm going to stop around where the chin is so that I can then kind of go inward. And I'm going to connect across here. Okay, and you can put a little knob on the top if you want for sort of the gathering of the fabric there. And then for the next part, I'm going to grab my ruler so that I can make the stripes. So for the striping on this, we want our lines to be vertical at the top and then slowly sort of change to horizontal. So you can start somewhere in the middle on the top and just draw stripes. And then as you get closer to the corner, you're going to want to start tilting your ruler. So I'm tilting to the right, tilting more, so that when I get to the side of the headdress, I can go horizontal this way. And it'll be the opposite on the left side. So you're going to start tilting to the left, a little bit more. And then if you want to make it a little quicker for these horizontal stripes, you can just do both sides at the same time like this. So you can scooch your ruler over, draw both sides, jumping over the face. Don't go through the ears. And just keep working your way down. Okay, now that you've got everything kind of put in there, you're going to trace it with a thick black Sharpie, and you can color in the eyebrows and the center of the eyes. Okay, so why don't we skip ahead to the next step. All right, now once we've got everything traced with black Sharpie, we're going to do the gold paint, and then we can let that dry so that next week we can do the blue paint. So you're going to paint everything on the face, the neck, and then every other stripe on the headdress. So I'm going to start with the face, and I like to go sort of left to right so that I don't accidentally smear paint with my hand. Okay, and again, let's skip ahead to when I'm done with this step. Once you are all done painting the gold sections of your King Tut, you can go bring it to the drying rack, and next time we can paint the blue sections. All right, let's get started.